What's up guys, my name is Johnny and today I'm going to be answering all the questions you guys asked in the YouTube comment section. So if you'd like to get your questions answered, ask them in the YouTube comments below because we will be making more of these videos where we answer your questions live. Is this not live though? No, just in a regular video. Question number 1 and question number 2 are very similar. The first one is by La Marias88 and the second question is by Angelina Espinal, one of our top commenters. Shout out to you, girl. Both are about virtual styling. So the question is, how long does virtual styling take? And is it gonna be live on Zoom or video call? The answer to that question is we do Google Chat, or if you prefer Zoom call, we can do both. So either one works, but yes, we do both. It is like a live video where I get to chat to you and talk to you. Typically it takes about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how extensive the look is. And once the look is complete and you agree that the look is final and you love the way it looks, I'm gonna go and create a document. Typically it takes me a few minutes to kind of put it all together, add the links to the products, the sizing and whatnot, and I send it to you about an hour or two after the call. So yeah, typically it takes about 2 hours, and yes, we do it on Zoom/Google Chat. Next question is by Corny W, and it's not a question, guys, it's an entire story. It's a novel, it's a haiku. Haikus are actually short, right? Yeah, it's not a haiku, it's a summary. It's an article, it's a novel, guys. So let me read it to you. So here's how the story goes. So in the past, I got an industrial piercing, but long story short, I had to remove it because I got hit a lot and swelled up so much that I had to remove it. The ball that it let breathe, which caused it to slip out of the hole. So I'm assuming that you removed the ball and then the jewelry fell out, and that's kind of how it slipped out of the hole. Continue on. I kept forcing it back, but I finally gave up, realized when I had just messed up. Yeah, if your ball keeps falling out, maybe you need new jewelry, and that's why it keeps falling out, and that's where you messed up, is not getting good quality jewelry. Moving on. Then I got it pierced, but new holes were created right by the second time, and it took out because I put cheap jewelry from Amazon, and it did not go well. Exactly. You put cheap jewelry the first time, and you put cheap jewelry the second time, so that's your problem right there. You keep putting cheap in here and you keep getting problems. And another thing I don't understand is why they put new holes when they could have just went through the same one again. So I guess that's a question I have. Continuing on, it says, now I have it done on the opposite ear, but the original ear still throbs when I sleep on it till today, and it's almost been 2 years. Does this mean don't ever get a piercing in this ear again? Did I mess up my cartilage piercing or something from smacking it so much and it's swelling in the ball on the end of my industrial? And I have 2 small bumps covering the hole, which now it has an industrial in it. So I'm assuming the problem all started from having cheap jewelry in, and another reason, one was the metal, 2, the fact that the ball kept loosening and falling out, and it kept not staying in. So that's where your problem started. Another issue is why you got it pierced in a different part of the ear in the same area, but not in the same hole. And then you got it done on the opposite ear, which I don't understand again, and then now your other ear hurts. So it's very difficult to say why you have the issues. I might have to see it in person and ask you a bunch of questions, figure it out, but the best person to actually go to this question is a dermatologist, because they can figure out why your cartilage is having issues or why your skin's having issues and bumps. Next question is by Skylar Johnson. Her question is, oh no, may I please have a shout out? Well, you just did, congratulations. Snuck that one in there, huh? Next question is by Jill Pink 1977, or it's Jill 1977 Pink. I think Jill Pink 1977 sounds like a better username. You might want to think about changing that around. Just falls off the tongue better. When you get a Tragus piercing, is it normal to wake up in the middle of the night having your throat hurt? I literally woke up feeling like I swallowed a golf ball. I don't think it's normal to wake up in the middle of the night with your throat hurting. It might be more normal to wake up in the morning with your throat hurting. I'm just kidding. The reason your throat may be hurting is because sometimes when the Tragus piercing is done a little bit too close to like the edge of your ear where like this nerve is, it could probably cause problems for you. What is that? It's a lymph node, I think. So possibly you went too deep on the ear and it caused a major problem for you. So that's what I'm guessing happened. You probably got it pierced too thin. Or another reason, the jewelry they use is too short on you, and because of the swelling, it caused a lot of pain and swelling in this area, and it caused your entire jaw and your throat area to hurt. A lot of times when people have complications with their tragus piercing, a lot of the reason is because it's connected to their nerve of their jaw, hence connected to their throat and causing this golf ball-like feeling in your throat. So I'm guessing this is the issue. I can't be totally 100% correct or accurate on this question because I haven't seen it. I haven't asked you multiple questions. If your throat hurts, I have nothing. That's completely out of my jurisdiction. Just go see a doctor. If you have throat pain and it feels like a golf ball's in there, more than likely a doctor should know about that, not me. Last but not least, another novel and summary and article and huge book or like manuscript, whatever you want to call it, From Claire Soteco. Here's how the story goes. I accidentally slept on my left helix piercing. The next morning I woke up with a red and swollen ear. At first I didn't want to take out the ear stud, but the pain slowly became worse, so I took it out. Right now it doesn't hurt that much. I felt something hard at the back of my ear, and when I took the photo, I saw a small yellow bump. A hardened pus maybe. Should I just leave it alone or clean up, or should I do something else? I don't know whether you left the jewelry in or you took it out. So that part I don't know about. If your jewelry is still in there, more than likely your ear swallowed your earring and you might need to go see a doctor. So that's one thing. If you took the earring out, there's probably just a lot of trapped bacteria in there and you might still need to go see a doctor, so you could pop the thing, flush all the fluids out, and then like clean you up with some antibiotics or some ointments, whatever hell the doctor do. Whatever the hell doctors do. I don't know why I said it that way. That has been questions from your comment section by Johnny. If you want to see more of this pretty face and get more knowledge out of this mouth and from this brain, click the video right over here to get more education about piercings and jewelry and styling.